welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Lehigh Valley IronPigs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Showing the slab in today's game, Tanner Bybee.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jake Cave leading things off and takes a strike. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Stepping in, Rodolfo Castro. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Take a look at the lineup. Two outs, base is empty. And now Derek Hall. And that one lifted in the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And getting the start here today, Colby Aller.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now it's Josh Naylor, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Base knock right field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. There's the strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Laureano comes up to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Here comes the 0-1. That's smashed towards center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting six.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
Batting seven. The designated hitter, Will Brennan.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Will Brennan. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Hit in the air, left field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the second. And now the right fielder, number 47.
Stevenson.
Bybee back to work. And there's the strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth. The third baseman, Weston.
Digging
Wilson.
in, Weston Wilson. Out there to center. Straw has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting sixth. The designated hitter.
Two outs, base is empty. David Dahl, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Colby Allard is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 51 taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down. Here's Josh Naylor. Singled and scored his first time. Ripped on a line. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 gone with runners at the corners. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered left field. That's back. 1 run is in, and it hits the top of the wall. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Into the game, the righty Junior Marte.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Brian Riccio, 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped right center field, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 12-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Miles Straw. Out to center, under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 2 full. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Clemens goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1. Bounced out to short. Throws across the diamond and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one in the air center field. Straw makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. He goes down looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jose Ramirez. And here it comes. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That one ripped left field. Cate going back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Man at first, Andres Jimenez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And he can't come up with it. But goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. Cleveland's out front, 12-0. Here in Cleveland, start of the 4th. Here's Jake Cave now.
Number 44, Jake Cave.
And the right-hander back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the righty deals. On the ground to first, Naylor. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Flied out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a tapper. Toss to Naylor. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Center field. Straw hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris
Guardians,
Singleton with you. And
right
leading off
fielder,
the bottom of the fourth, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. That's hard hit in the line. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Will Brennan. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. That one ripped. Fair ball. Laureano rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. The Guardians up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 14-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So digging in, Miles Straw. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Now that's smacked to right center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. The Guardians lead this one 14-0. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, number 47.
The right fielder, Cal Stevenson.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Weston.
So up next, Weston Wilson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Toss to Naylor, and a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And now here is David Dahl. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Guardians lead it 14-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Rucker.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The line of the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts.
Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. In the air out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
Here comes a pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next offering is downstairs. The Iron Pigs with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Caught looking his first time up. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
back here in Cleveland. And the batter now, Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder.
Laureano, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one drilled left field. Back there. Got all of that one. A solo shot. It's 15-0.
One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Well struck right field. That one knocks against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every
time. Now it's the Guardians DH, Will Brennan. Back up the middle and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Miles Straw getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now batting.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. It's 19-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 25.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Rocketed out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Cave.
Number 44. Jake.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a pop-up. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
So digging in, Rodolfo Castro. And first offering is fouled off. The Iron Pigs hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 2 away now. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Cleveland's out front 19-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. Line drive. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. We go to the eighth, and now the right fielder, number 47.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer.
Bybee back to work. That one fouled off. Just missed. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor makes the grab, and there's one down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Kicks and fires. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground to third, Ramirez. On the run, sends it over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Guardians on top, 19-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Rocchio. The pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a ball hammered left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he's squaring it up nicely.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. That one ripped. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 21-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Naylor. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He leaves the yard to right. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 23-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Andrew Bellotti.
Now pitching for Lehigh Valley, number 64, Andrew Bellotti.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Andres Jimenez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Rips that one to right. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Around second, he wants the cycle. He's got the cycle into 3rd with a triple.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Steven.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That'll make it out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 25-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH will drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Man at second here with 2 away. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around 3rd. He scores, and they extend their lead. And that's a 2-out double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luis Ortiz.
Number 56, Luis Ortiz.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Rocchio stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fly ball to right center. drops into the glove, and that is that. Tanner Bybee, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the ninth. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And now, Cody Clemens. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Quam makes a nice running catch. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Number 46 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 away now.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Marchand in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2. The Iron Pigs down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Rocchio in position. He's got it. It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.